Today I'm be talking about a story of a time. I say a time like it was like like years ago. This just happened like 2 weeks ago, like last week. So I'm be telling a story about how me and my friend got in a little oopsie poopsie trouble because of a silly, harmless prank. I swear it was harmless. It wasn't bad. Just watch, listen to this story. It's not a bad prank. It wasn't even considered a prank. It was just a little goof that we're gonna do on our friends. But whatever. Enough of me yapping. Let's get to the story. So there's you guys are gonna need some context. So obviously, me and my friends, we're all Mexican. All of us. I honestly don't have too many friends of other races, except like very few, very few. And one of them I'm really close with. I'm like close with like two white friends, and one of them doesn't go to school, but the other one does. And we all have a Spanish class, or me and two of my friends have the Spanish class. Me, my Mexican friend, and my white friend. And I was just thinking one day, I was like, I wonder how our white friend would look if he dressed as an Edgar one day. Like that'd just be interesting to see, because obviously, he doesn't dress like some type of Edgar. He dresses like, the white man he is. So I was just talking about this with my buddy. And we were just talking about this. And I was just like, yeah, it would be interesting to see him in an Edgar fit and like an Edgar outfit. So I asked him one day, I was like, yo, you should dress like an Edgar, like dress like an Edgar. Because, let me tell you something. I remember like a long time ago, like freshman year, when I, was like dressed like a freshman, dressed like a bum, basically. I was hanging out with one of my Edgar friends in Mexico, and he dressed me as like an Edgar. And I'm not going to lie, that changed my life forever. So I gave my friend the idea, like, yo, you should dress like an Edgar, because it changed my life. So maybe it'll change his. And he's like, no way, no way, I'm dressing like an Edgar. And I was just expecting that response from him. So me and my friend decided it's time to take it in our own hands. So what we decided to do was edit a picture of his face, kind of, on one of those, like, those like gangster Mr. Beast videos, or like the gangster Mr. Beast pictures. And we decided to edit his face on there because Mr. Beast is edited on there. We should do the same. And we got the result of this picture. It's so funny. It's a hilarious picture. It's a hilarious picture. And you know, me and my friend just have a good laugh at this picture. Good goof. And a week goes by, and it's just whatever. The picture's there. It's really funny. He gets annoyed of it, but whatever. He doesn't really care too much. And then again, me and my friend got another brilliant idea. Yo, what if we print this pic? Okay, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna need some. You guys are gonna need some more context. So basically, my teacher had these days called Meme Martes, I think, and every, like, the beginning of the day, she'd give us like a printed picture of like some meme, and we can write a meme and whatever her favorite ones were. She put them on this board. She had this whole board of like these like stupid memes. And so me and my friend had a good idea to print this picture of our friend, that's of his face, that says it's just a Mexican summer, him just as a gangster, and put it on the meme board and see if she would notice or not. And honestly, it's such a funny, harmless prank. We get the teacher, haha. It's just a stupid meme that she didn't make on the board, and haha on our friend. He's on the freaking board with a stupid edited picture of him. And so, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. This, I guess, in a way, is our senior prank. There's no senior prank for us. I mean, school hasn't ended yet, but I doubt there's going to be a senior prank. Our school's kind of lame. So for us, this kind of was our senior prank, except instead of pranking the whole school, it was just pranking our Spanish class. I guess not even the Spanish class. No one was affected by this. That's why this is so confusing. But anyway, so back to the story. I decided the day of, I went to the library. I went to go print this picture. I was a little late to class, and I remember why we decided to do this too. It was just perfect timing, because that day that we were doing like this speaking exam, like this whole week, the Spanish speaking exam, and everyone had already done theirs, but like they were in groups, and my friend and his group, like someone wasn't there, like they just weren't there for the whole week. So they waited a whole week. And me and my friend decided it was just a perfect timing to do it, because, they go out in the hall and stuff to do it. So they're both going to be out of the classroom while we set this up. So it's just perfect timing. It was perfect. So of course we did this. Like I said, I was in the library. I printed it out. I was a little late to class. I go in. Everyone's looking at me, but it's whatever. It's after me and my friend are kind of like trolling my other friend, like foreshadowing, like, yeah, oh, he's like, oh, you got the stuff. And he's like, and I was like, yeah, I got the stuff. Ooh. And then we were just messing with him. He's like, bro, what are you guys talking about? So after waiting a little bit, after they have the little practice, they leave, and we were like, all right, it's go time. That sounds so cringe, but yeah, we're like, all right, go set up the picture. So we go and we try to get their stapler, but there's something wrong with the stapler. It wasn't working, so we had to think of some other idea. And this girl next to us, she's like, "Oh, I use this glue stick." She was helping us out with this, and but in a bad way. It kind of messed us up. But anyway, we'll get to that. So we used a glue stick, this crappy glue stick, the Elmer's glue, whatever, and we glue it. We glue it on the bulletin board. I'll show a picture of what the results look like. It's so funny. It's funny. It really is. I mean, I think it's funny. If that isn't funny, I really don't know what is. Well, let me tell you, I don't think like anybody in that class found it funny. I mean, that class is kind of weird though. Like, I remember one time my friend wasn't there. Like, either of them weren't there, and like everyone like was like trying to pay attention, trying to learn. Everyone was actually trying to learn. Like, they're like asking questions about the conjugations and stuff. Like, what the heck are you doing? Like, lock in. You're not learning the language. You're not gonna actually learn this language. Just why are you asking questions for? We know you don't care about this class. So yeah, those people are kind of lame because we have this group chat, and we sent that picture to the group chat, and that was the only one that reacted to that picture. It was hilarious. No one found it funny. Nobody in that class found it funny. But while my friend was setting it up, everyone was like looking, like they're kind of laughing. They're like, "What is this guy doing?" I don't think they're laughing at the picture. I think they're just laughing at what he was doing. But we glue it on there. We take a couple pictures. It looks pretty funny. So we just wait. They came back, and for a little bit, we thought we were going good. We're like, dude, we're gonna leave, and she's not gonna notice. And I don't know what was happening. I think me and my friend said like some cuss word or something. We were like swearing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, do swear a little bit in that class, and we are a little loud. But they caught her attention, and she looked at us like all angry, like, "Oh, why are you guys swearing?" or something. I honestly don't know why she like got mad at us. I forgot. But once she like looked up after I said something or he said something, she saw the picture. She saw the picture, and we're like, "Oh, we're screwed." She definitely, after she got up, she's like, "Oh, it's done for." And the bulletin board's like right behind us, so I'm gonna try to describe this. Me and my friend were sitting like right in front of the bulletin board, and it's behind us. And she walks over to the board and takes the picture down. And it felt like a cartoon. She was just standing right behind us, and I was so tempted to say, she's right behind us, isn't she? But luckily, I was able to hold it in, and she was like, "What'd she say?" She's like, "Eric says that. What? Can you guys please explain this?" And me and my friend just looked at each other. We were trying. I don't know about him, but I was trying so hard not to laugh. I was holding in my laughter this whole time, but obviously clearly I wasn't holding my laughing good enough, because at one point, after like what felt like 5 minutes, I like cracked a smile, and she's like, "Seth, you're smiling. What is this? What is this about?" or something like that. Yeah, she was mad at us, man. She was pissed, and I think she told us that she's like, "You guys like flipping pissed me off," but she didn't say flip. Or I forgot she said. She did swear though, which is kind of crazy. She did swear at us. And it was after she sat down back at her desk. She was giving us like a little lecture, like, "Oh, I'm so disappointed in you guys. You guys just mess around the whole time, and I let you guys. I allow you guys. I give you guys this privilege of being able to mess around, and you guys just have to ruin it." And she's going on this lecture. Like I said, she sweared at one point at us. And after she was done, my friend like said something like, "Oh yeah, we're sorry," whatever. And I had to like, obviously I had to say something. So I said I said, or we sincerely apologize. And apparently my friend tried holding his laughter in so hard after I said that. Apparently just the way I said it was just funny, and he was just trying to not to laugh. So yeah, the whole time too, I was just trying so hard not to laugh, because the situation was so stupid. I mean, a printed picture, this picture right here, this stupid printed picture of it's a Mexican summer. Just that kept going in my head. It's a Mexican summer with a picture, a Photoshop picture of my friend on it. It's just hilarious. How could I like not like be holding in my laughter? I was fighting for my life to hold in my laughter after that one. It was because it's just so funny. How could I not? How could I not? And I still to this day, I don't understand why she was so mad at us, at me and my friend. And I think she also mentioned like the bulletin board being damaged because of the glue stick, which I'd assume that's why she was mad. But she was mad when she saw the picture, so that just added insult to injury, right? So she was just mad at the picture. I don't know why though. I mean, she did say like, "Why didn't you guys ask?" But like that's still no reason to not be like, or to there's no reason to be this mad. She was pissed. I've never seen her this mad. I remember there's one other time I seen her mad last semester, and she was lecturing the class, and I remember me and my friend we're looking at the Popeyes menu, and we're like, bro, we're gonna get this, because we were gonna go to Popeyes the next day with our friend group, and we did get the Popeyes. We got a lot of Popeyes that day. I do remember the next day after that we got a lot of Popeyes, but she was lecturing us. And we were just looking at the Popeyes menu. You know, I'm thinking that like that wasn't even that bad, but I think that was just what is it? Broke the barrier. I think like she after everything, that's just what ticked her off. She just had to let some steam out, and that was just one reason too, and the last reason too. That's why she was mad at us. But after like then we said we could fix the bulletin board, or like try to clean it up because like the glue is really bad. And after like a week, she kept emailing us about it, and it was really bad because there's one where she like seemed really mad. She's like, "It seems like you guys aren't going to clean this bulletin board, so I'm gonna hold on, let me find the exact words of what she said because it's really funny. It's really funny what she said. She said, "Some you're not going to fix. It doesn't look like you're going to fix a bulletin board. It seems like I'm gonna have to use a more formal discipline as a punishment or something." And after I saw that email, I was like, okay, we have to talk to her the next day. So we did. And after we talked to her in the morning, she seemed pissed. She seemed absolutely mad. And she's like, yeah, come clean this freaking bulletin board, whatever. And I remember like a week before, like the day of, we talked to her after that class. I swear she's bipolar. She didn't even seem that mad. She was like, yeah, no, the picture's not bad or anything. But she never explained why she was mad though. She's like, yeah, I saw the picture. It's not bad, but I don't know. She just was just done with us, I guess. And even another girl said that like we've done way worse in that class, and she just overreacted. She tweaked out, and I don't know. That class was something. Yeah, that's about it. We cleaned the bulletin board. I don't think she noticed that there was a lot of scratch marks. We had a little paint scraper, and from afar it looked decent, and she said it looked decent because she's pretty far. But when you look up close, there's a lot of scratch marks, and it kind of made it worse. But that's the story. That's the story of how me and my friend got in trouble for a pretty stupid prank. I honestly, like I said, to this day, I don't know what she's mad about. But anyway, this video on it is going pretty long, about 15 minutes. So, like and subscribe if you want more story time videos, Clash Royale videos. I don't know, whatever you guys want, I'll make them. So, or no joke, no scam, man. R.I.P. Cyrus. First off, I know I'm a little late, and R.I.P. Scrubby as well. His channel's dead. So, but yeah, no joke, no scam. You'll always get in trouble when you're in school, and if you're not in school, then you'll still get in trouble with the law. That's a thing. Oh, and one more thing, I do plan on doing a giveaway. Yes, that is true. And what am I giving away? If we do hit 1,000 subs, eventually I will be giving away. Boom, boom. Look at that, Little Caesars plushie. Look at that. Yep, I'm giving this away. But yeah, subscribe, and yeah, you might be able to win this Little Caesars plushie.
Subscribe.